Hi Gemini, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your October 2023 monthly tarot reading. This is where we go week by week and talk about the astrology, what is going on up in the heavens and how it affects us down here on earth. I like to look back on previous months to be able to see what life events I went through during the different transits. And this is also a great way to plan and look forward to different transits that are going to be occurring. So thank you so much for coming here, Gemini. But before we get into it, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Thank you for giving my videos a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you would. Many people have been telling me that my videos no longer show up for them in their YouTube feed, and I have noticed the same about other YouTubers that I follow, that I don't see them anymore. And so I definitely feel like there's something going on with, you know, the algorithms and all of that. So make sure you hit the bell subscription notifier to let you know when I upload new content, okay? All right, Gemini, let's get right into it. We are in eclipse season, Gemini, and October is really a big month. We are kind of at this point where we have not only these eclipses, one in Libra, one in Taurus, so we're kind of like dipping our toe into two different nodal axes eclipses here, but we also have Venus moving into Virgo, Mars moving into Scorpio, Pluto finally moves direct in Capricorn, and then we have Mercury and the Sun moving into Scorpio as well. So not only do we have those two major eclipses, but then we have all those planetary new transits. So it's going to be a big month. Do check the description box below, Gemini. I have a special kind of like pre-eclipse video that I did for each of the 12 signs that covers September, October, and November. All right, let's get into it. You start off with the Nine of Swords, as well as the Three of Swords in reverse that first week of October. Then you have Eight of Pentacles in reverse the second week, as well as the Four of Wands, also in reverse. Third week of October finds you with Aquarian energy with that Star card. And the Ace of Cups. That Star card is in reverse. And then the last week we have the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy there, Major Arcana, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so let's make sure everything is in view here. And then Gemini, it's really also important to note during the month of October that there's a lot of just new energy coming in. We still have 6 planets retrograde. Actually, once we like move into the month, by the time we get to mid-month, Pluto moves direct, so that's 5 planets retrograde, but it's still a lot of retrograding energy. So just know that you're still going to be presented with information from the past, reassessing things, but I also feel like you're going to be amazed at how much new energy comes in with those eclipses. So it's really just a really dynamic time of the year with that October month here, Gemini. Let's see where Spirit wants you to focus for this month. And you have the Waiting Game, number 2. Now, I think that this is a really cool depiction of the waiting game. To me, this is almost like the Two of Pentacles, where the Two of Pentacles is like you're juggling, trying to figure out which direction you should go. But this, I like this depiction with the hourglass. You have this plant here or this tree that is growing, but then if it's flipped upside down, it's almost like the autumn or the winter time, while this is like more the spring, the summertime. But when is it that you're going to be in each season is definitely kind of like a waiting game. So be prepared, Gemini, for kind of like some mixed bag. You might not have all the information right now, but I do think that many of you, Gemini, are kind of prepared for this. Meaning, I think that some of you have been kind of in this waiting game throughout this year with all these mixed energies. And I definitely think that some of you, when you start off the month of October, you're going to be really kind of in this mixed bag state, because I definitely feel like all of this sword energy, you have been worried possibly about some decision that you need to make. You do start off October with that Aries full moon energy, which occurred on September 29th, and Mercury finally exits its shadow September 30th. So when you start October, new information starts flowing in. Mercury moves into Libra, which is a fellow air sign with you all, and you all have been really worried about possibly your job, people that you're working with. But I definitely feel like that Eight of Pentacles, which is signifying to me about your job, some of you have been worried, but I definitely feel like new information is coming in that's going to relieve you. I do think that many of you are going to move past it, since that Three of Swords is in reverse. Even though you have been worried in the past, it's been a waiting game there. I definitely think that new information comes in this month, Gemini. So that's really good news. So by the time we get to that second week of October, where we have Venus exiting retrograde shadow and moving into Virgo, and then Pluto moves direct in Capricorn on the 10th, and Mars moves into Scorpio on the 12th, some of you are having some really good I heard juju. Some really good juju vibes could be going on around your career or something you have been working on for a while. It does signify also that possibly your partner, or you know, if you have a friend or a colleague, someone you have been close to, helps you out with a opportunity that could be coming in that you've been like slaving away on. It feels like either a creative project, a music project, maybe art. There's something around you have been working possibly with a partner, and you all, even though it's been some kind of ups and downs, I feel like some new information could come out mid-month. By the time we get to that Libra eclipse on the 14th, be prepared for some type of information that could find both of you all during that week, or leading up to you know, leading up to that Libra eclipse, but maybe going throughout the rest of the month. And by the time you get to that third week of October, you do have the Sun conjunct the South Node, solar eclipse on the 14th, and Mercury conjuncts the South Node on the 19th. There's some blessing that finds you, Gemini, that third week, and this Aquarius energy is signifying you have all the tools that you need, okay? Be prepared for some intuitive insight coming in that third week of October. And I think that some of you are going to find some new sparks of inspiration to help you with whatever that Eight of Pentacles is, whatever that project is that you've been working on. Trust your intuition, listen to your dreams, make sure you meditate, get out into nature. Any way that you can connect to nature that third week of October, really important for you all. And lastly, we end the month with the Temperance card and the Knight of Swords. This is patience, right? This is having to wait. So we were kind of dead on with, Spirit was really dead on with this waiting game, right? It's like something that you're trying to move forward on quickly, I don't think moves as quickly as you would like it to. And that last week of October, when we have that lunar eclipse full moon in Taurus on October 28th, I also put in my notes that Mercury and Mars are opposite Jupiter in Taurus at this time. So be prepared if you've been waiting on a decision around your finances, around a job interview, something dealing with work or money or those Taurus themes. Just know it may not come in as quickly as you would like, especially with that Knight of Swords. I can see you're rearing to go, wanting to get answers, but the Temperance card is like, take your time. You might not need to have all the answers right now. They're coming, but they may not be as quickly as you would like them to, okay? So just be patient. That full moon in Taurus could reveal some information for you, but just know that everything that you will ever need is coming in divine timing. It just may not be here in the time that you put on it, okay? All right, Gemini, I hope you all have a great October. Overall, it does look like a dynamic month. You start off the month a little rocky here, but it looks like you're healing. And by the time you get to that second and third week, things really pick up for you. So hope you all have a great October. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. Also, check the description box below for other tarot reads, especially those pre-eclipse ones. All right, I'll talk to you later.